step into our brilliance, into our magic and shine. And as we were looking at all of those things and I was enjoying the quotes, I went on a mission. And I thought, I'm going to look up success. Don't we want success in what we do and what we bring forward and to achieve our goals, right? But as I searched, and there were just pages and pages and pages of quotes online, somehow success was always tied to failure. Well, that was kind of a bummer. I would like success to just be this smooth path that we can shine and step into, and it always feels wonderful. And as I looked at expert quote after expert quote, I couldn't escape that they had said, on a journey to success, one must encounter failure. And it got me to thinking about this, that how many times we've let failure, a mistake, have too much power, rather than just a stopping place on the way to success. We're giving it too much weight. And I discovered I had a little bit more that I never knew was there. And I said, no, I'm not ready to give up. I have more to give. I am committed to helping people in this way, but show me how. I don't know what to do. I'm at the end of myself. I've got to learn to ask for help. And I said, okay, God, show me what to do. Before I had made those decisions, and while I was making them, I felt like a failure. I didn't know what to do. I was terrified as I was making those decisions. What I can tell you happened at the end of that year. That was mid-year. It was the strongest year I ever had. I got all of these awards for the work that I had done, and my business had grown exponentially. Because I found as I started to focus in on what and who I could serve best, they started understanding me more. I started understanding them better, and they referred people. I didn't do any marketing. The marketing was not something I could take on at that moment. And it grew, and it grew. And it also planted the seeds for something else. Because one of the things I had been doing as a financial advisor, I'd been doing these one-day events on Saturdays, where I was teaching people and empowering them about money. And they weren't coming. So I finally asked them about this. I said, I'm curious, not with judgment or harshness or being frustrated. I'm curious as to why that's not something you've been interested in. The answer was very clear, but I couldn't see it, and I heard it consistently. They said, Rebecca, we love you, we trust you, but we don't frankly want to spend a Saturday learning about that. I thought, oh, that kind of makes sense. So then I asked another really important question. What do you want? What would you like? What would serve? And they said, we'd love to have an event we could go to where we'd be empowered. We could be encouraged. They use different ways, but we could show up as we really are and get support on all levels in our lives and our business. We'd love to have a place that we could go to like that. And I started thinking, I'd like that too. And as I heard it again and again, and I looked at the events we were doing, I thought, you know what? I think I can create that. And that's the roots of the Women's Empowerment Series that you're in today. My first event with this shift, I had 6 people. Linda, you were one of them. 3 of them were speakers. We did the event. And I learned what to do and what not to do. I didn't let it stop me because I could see the vision and how much it was needed and how much I wanted to bring something like that forward. And so I did. And I kept trying, I kept tweaking, I kept learning. And then soon my empowerment hobby grew and grew. And I was called to step more and more into that arena. And then suddenly I had 2 thriving businesses and I got to choose. And as much as I loved the financial arena, it used part of me. What I found is this empowerment world used all of me. And so with great love, I was able to sell the practice to someone who could take care of it beautifully, and transitioned into the work that I get to do today. And I got to make that transition again, being really transparent before I could see how it would play out, before the numbers were exactly where I wanted to go. I kept wanting to ride both until I could see the numbers and the path clearly, that planner part of me. But I kept coming to that edge, and I knew I had to make that decision and take that step, take that leap. And I'm so glad I did. It's been an amazing journey. I didn't know there would be television, and there would be networks, and there would be books, and all these other things that were on the other side, because you don't know where it's going. We're partway through our story. We don't know where they're all going, but we've got choices all along the way. And every time we get to make decisions, and sometimes the best decisions we make are in those tight places. So if any of you are in a tight place, any of you are in a moment where you're struggling, or you feel like that I'm a failure, I don't know if I can go on, I want to encourage you to stop, pause, and tap into what pulls at your heart. And if you need help, receive it. Ask for it. Let people come alongside you. It's not a solo journey. If they cannot see us, if they cannot hear us, we cannot help them. So shining, sharing your gifts, visibility is about being easy to find. Easy so they know when that darkness comes around where you stand, and you stand for them. So we want to be visible. We want to shine.